Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Coach Pedro from Breakthrough Training. In today's video, we're going to be going over the 6 best exercises for full body strength. We're going to be starting with the bench press. Now, with the bench press, ladies and gentlemen, you can use a barbell or a pair of dumbbells. For some people, the barbell just puts too much stress on the shoulder joint, and dumbbells are more comfortable. So use what is comfortable for obviously your elbows, shoulders. Um, you don't want to be in pain. You want to be able to do the movement without pain. That being said, your bench press, we're going to be working obviously your chest muscles, your tricep muscles, and we're going to get some of that front delt. All right. Now you want to make sure when you're setting yourself up, you're centered on the bench. Find a grip. Obviously, in this case, with the barbell that is comfortable to you, pressing up. Now, when we come down, you'll notice that I have a 45-degree angle on my elbows, and then I'm going to press up just to protect my shoulder as well as protect the pec muscle itself. Because if we're shooting out with the elbows straight out, right, shoulder joints may not like that. That pec muscle, right, depending on the weight, could easily get injured. We want to make sure that we're putting you in the best possible position to not only do the movement, but get stronger at the movement. All right, so now we're going to move on to our next exercise. In this case, we're going to be doing a trap bar deadlift. You could use a straight bar. Me, I like the trap bar better. That being said, we want to make sure that when we're doing the deadlift, right, we want our butt down, our chest tall, making sure we grab the trap bar, arms nice and long. We don't want any slack in our elbows because when we go to push up, we don't want the elbow to snap. All right, we want to basically use our arms and hands as the hooks. So, and now we're going to push the ground away, standing tall. Then coming back down, driving back up. Now, with the deadlift, we're working core muscles, hamstring, glutes, low back. So we're really strengthening our backside. You want your backside to be just as strong as that front, if not stronger. All right, guys. So our next full body strength exercise is going to be, in this case, our back squat. All right. Doesn't mean you have to do a back squat. You can do a front squat. You can do a goblet squat with a dumbbell. It's going to depend on, what works best for you. Some people do not have the shoulder mobility to have that bar across their back. It bugs their shoulders to be in this position here. So they may go a front squat where they're here. Or, again, like I said, having a dumbbell where they're holding it straight up and down, squatting in this fashion. That being said, guys, you're going to want to get yourself, again, centered on that bar, all right? Making sure we're driving up. Take a step back, coming down, driving up. You want to, for most people, you're going to want to choose a focal point when you're doing your squat, all right? You don't want to necessarily look down. Some people do. But you either want to look straight ahead or up. That way you can drive your body up. When you look straight down, some people have a tendency to actually lean too far forward, and now you're putting your back in a bad position. That being said, the squat in itself, you're going to get core work, obviously quads, hamstrings, glutes. All right, so you're working multiple muscles when doing these full body strength exercises. Okay, so now, guys, we're going to get into our next full body strength exercise, which in this case, again, we are going to be doing a barbell shoulder press. That being said, if you don't have the mobility in your shoulders to use a barbell, you can easily switch to a pair of dumbbells. Okay, whether you're still in this position here or going with a more neutral hand position. Okay, your shoulder press, in this case, obviously you're going to be working your shoulder muscles, so your front delt, your your front part of your shoulder, the side part of your shoulder, and the rear part of your shoulder. Okay, as well as your tricep muscles and some of that upper pec. So again, you want to make sure you have a grip and your hands are spaced out where they are comfortable for you, getting underneath the bar, then pressing up. When doing these, all right, we don't want to be leaning back because then we're putting pressure on that low back. So we want to make sure that we kind of tighten up our abdominal muscles, keep everything nice and lined up. And as we press, kind of tuck that chin down so everything is lined up. All right, our next full body strength exercise, we're going to be doing a pull-up, okay? That being said, all right, the pull-ups are going to work our lats, our biceps, all right, keeping our abs tight, all right? We'll get some abdominal work. The biggest thing, again, we want to make sure we have a grip that is comfortable, right? Pulling ourselves up. Now, as an alternative, if you can't do a pull-up, if you have a pair of gymnastics rings or TRX straps, you could easily grab a pair of rings or TRX, lean back, all right? And now we're pulling this way. Now, again, keeping everything nice and tight, planed out. We don't want to let our hips sag when we're doing these or throw them up to pull ourselves up. We want to make our back muscles do the work. All right, so now, guys, our next full body strength exercise is we are going to do a forearm plank. Now, with the plank, right, we want to make sure that our butt isn't all the way up in the air. All right, we want to be as level as possible. Okay, here, right, we'll be working, obviously, your ab muscles, your low back, your quads, your glutes, hamstrings, even some of your upper back muscles. You want to start with, if you've never done them before, about 20 seconds. Once you get your 20 seconds, reset, take a break, do it again. You want to build up that plank to a maximal hold. But that being said, if you've never done them before, start about at 20 seconds, then gradually increase from there. Guys, if you have found this video informative and have liked what you've seen, hit that like button, subscribe button. Please leave a comment on what you'd like to see the next time. Thanks.